Now, remember in the trial balance, guys, you can find all the possible accounts. How many groups of accounts do we have? 5, not 8. Now, remember the trial balance has got all the groups. But remember, under this section, which is called closing transfer, I said you only need which groups? Incomes and expenses. Only when you deal with what? The trading account and provision notes. You remember when I started here, I gave you accounts and I told you which accounts must come here. Remember those accounts? Yes. So you must just know them by heart. I remember I told you. What were the two main accounts which must come here? Two main accounts. Cost of sales and sales. Why do I say two main accounts? Because other accounts form part of the main account. For example, sales will be affected by which account? Sales returns. Remember? Cost of sales, if they did not give me cost of sales, I'm going to use what? Other items like purchases, carriers. Remember I gave you all those things? Now, let me ask you a question. On this exercise, which system of inventory are we using by just looking at the exercise? Use the skill. No. What is it? Why periodic? No. As long as they gave you cost of sales, it means you are using what? Perpetual. Write it down. From the trial balance, they gave us cost of sales. It means they are using what? Perpetual. In future, remember that future can be tomorrow. They can decide not to give you cost of sales, but instead they can give you the items to calculate cost of sales. What do I mean by they say items? Things like what? Purchases, carried on purchases. Okay? So if they gave you those things, it means you are using which system? Period. Are we together? Now, remember, now we know which items to come here. I give you half a minute to go and highlight the items which will come here according to our past experience. The past experience, I'm referring to the theory that I just gave you. So I'm giving you half a minute. Go and try to find those items, and thereafter we'll tell me about those accounts. Go to the list of balances given to you, the trial balance. Highlight the items to come in. Okay, I want those items. Remember, I said only those which must come. In the exam, you must just know what to bring. Take our information for free. Those questions. Are you ready? Are you ready? What is the first item you found? You found? Sales. Sales is the first one. Can you all see that sales? Thank you very much. Tell me, under which side must I put sales here? On the crate. Now, please give me the period that we are dealing with. They gave me the period for this exercise. Give me the day, the year, and the month. 30th September. Which year? 16. You must do it like this, guys. They mark dates. Okay. And you must write September the 30th, because the closing transfers are dealt with at the end of the period. And instead I must say what? Sales. Now, we need to put the folio here. Folio, I think you know by now. Meaning we must decide which journal are we going to use for this. Please, which journal are we going to use for this? Think about journals. There are about 8 of them. CB, do you all agree? Do you agree? No, because you don't even know whether it's cash or not. Guys, closing transfers always take what? The last journal. What is the last journal? Here we only deal with what? Because we are at the end. We are not dealing with what? Transactions. Okay. If there were transactions, yes, sometimes can be what? CBR or DJ. You remember that DJ? So here, don't worry. GJ. GJ stands for what? Generation. How much is the sale that I must put here? Go and find it. 242? Do you agree?
No.
I said here I need adjusted sale.
Sir, it's 1,156,000.
That is the sale. Is it adjusted? Okay, the question is, do you have sales returns here?
Yes.
Okay, before we must do something. In brackets here or somewhere. Give me the sales balance first. You said what? 1156 like this.
Yes.
But we must first do what? Minus how much? 6,000. You see now? Don't forget 3 months. I need adjusted sale. Right, adjusted on next to this account. Adjusted. How much is it?
1,150,000.
Like this. Perfect. Guys, I'm telling you, sometimes we lose marks because we forget what? Sales.
Sir, after sales, do we have to write the sales returns and then do the calculation? Or just like that?
No.
Just like
Put
that.
in brackets. Even if you can put this amount, this one is correct, I'm going to give you full marks. But sometimes you leave what? 0 here. It becomes different. But if you show me calculations, I'll go and mark what? Calculations. Are we together? Okay. Because we used sales, tick sales. And also tick what? Sales returns. Just for our control, isn't it? Don't know why. Part of life. Okay. Can we go to the next one? What is the next item you found? Where must I record cost of sales? Are you on fire? Okay, I can see you are thinking about other people. Okay, who are those? Pages. Thank you very much. That helps. It's what I did when I was writing my exam the other day. Thought about the haters. Oh, energy. Okay. Helps. What must I write here? Guys, I'm gonna write cost of sales like this because of space. Bear with me. General, please. GJ. How much is the cost of sales?
770,000.
Please talk to me. Just imagine if they said this in the exam. I'm telling you, you're gonna win here. Show them. Can we continue? The next thing is to balance the account. So which side is the biggest? The credit side. This. Sorry guys, I don't have a ruler. Doesn't matter if they are not in line. You said this side is the biggest. So I'm gonna put how much? 1, 1. You see now? Guys, some people are still struggling to balance the account. Please let's make sure that we know how to balance the account. So, what is the difference between the sides? Obviously, this minus 380. That's the difference, missing figure. Because when you take this and you add this, you must get that. Does that make sense? Okay, normally when we do this, what do we normally call this difference? Balance carried down. Here we don't do that. These are the closing transfers. Remember when I was showing you the processes under theory, when I was studying, I said, what is the main aim for this trading account? Is to calculate gross profit. And that gross profit must be transferred to which account? Profit and loss. So here you write what? Profit and loss. In brackets, gross profit. Because these are marks that you need. Please do not forget. That's why I showed you those steps. Okay. Can you see? If you remember the theory, you won't be surprised for me to write gross profit, profit and loss here. I did show you after gross profit, the gross profit is transferred to what? Profit and loss. It will never change. This is how the trading account looks like. Ask questions if you have. Telling me, if you listen to this, if you make sure that you understand, you'll never forget. Precious attention. Any question about this? Because I'm going to test you, I will know if you're pretending. And everyone's going to know that you were pretending on that day. You know, I've been aiming to make sure that one day during Meridian hour, I must just read the marks. And I won't tell you which day because you're not going to tell me. Just imagine reading your name. And friends here, when they look at you, now. So, yeah, that's what. And I read. So I say, you see, treat. All about it. You're going to trend. Okay. Let's have it. Can I show you this one? Guys, this is easy. And as I said, almost 40-45 marks of your exam. Guys, I think, so far I think you know that, don't lie. I'm telling you, I've been around. And you believe me when I say I'm the non-current asset for this business. You still agree? You don't have to agree because you need marks, because I don't just give. So we come here. Who can tell me what is the first step here, according to the process that I showed you? No, before incomes and expenses, I must do something here. Which one? Yes, you're correct. I want that. You don't want about the haters. Come on, tell me. Please, listen. The answer is on the board. This one must go to. Can you see? You said profit and loss. You must go to the profit and loss on the other side. Okay. No problem. Guys, do not forget, because you said profit and loss here, you must take it to the profit and loss. But because you took it from debit, you cannot put it on the debit side. That is not Sylvestrish. You know by now. What is this system of taking it from the debit to the credit? Apart from being called Sylvestrish style. What do you call it? Double entry system. What is the contra here? You're on fire. How much? Guys, do this before, otherwise you're going to forget. Yes, you can bring other things, but I prefer you to put this first. I'm telling you, I'm just going to excel at it. Are we together? Go, yes. Trading account. I took it from trading account. The two accounts are trading account and can you see that? If this account was called Sylvester, the contra is supposed to be what? Sylvester. Can we move on? So far, I think you must go to the trial balance tick. 3 items we used so far. We used sales, tick. We used sales returns, tick. We used tick. So that will help you. You can't use it again. I know I'm not approachable sometimes. What else? Oh, sorry. Can you share for now? Can I continue, guys? Now. Let's go. Remember, we know which items to bring here. Remember from our past experience? Let's go and check the items. Don't want my brother. Soon. Let's go to the trial balance. Give me the next item that you think must come in. Check. What is it? Credit losses. Just credit losses. No, let's take them in order. It's rent income paid. Credit loss recovered. Where must I put it? Which one is the income side? Which one is the expense side? So, can I come in? You said I must write? General, please. How much is it? Zero?
No.
They said no. Come again? Like this? Remember, it's recovered. It's an income. Here we put all the incomes. Here we put all what? Expenses. Tick, please. Tick. What is the next item? Same here.
So do we have to write the date?
No, only this one. How much?
269,600.
Tick. Next item, please. Salaries and wages. Under which side? It's an expense. Eh? I'm just going to write salaries because of base. Please help me. How much?
439,500.
It's an expense. That's why I came here. Tick, please. Next. Where? Okay. How much? Participation is compulsory, please.
2,1,500.
Thank you very much.
2,1,1.
2?
1,1.
Like that. Tick. Next. Where? I'm just going to write what? How much? 2?
3.
Thank you very much. Next. Where? How much?
2,400.
2,000. Is it correct? Next. Next. Thank you. Guys, if you fail this section, it's because you just want to prove that you can. As for me, just be careful. So now, we need to find the difference between the sides. I don't know which side is the biggest. Yes. Yes. Guys, why did you skip papers? Do we have it?
Yes.
Trust no one. How much? Can this thing of not ticking is the problem? You must tick whatever you do. Huh? 5,000? Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. So tick. So remember, we did not transfer others because they are not what? Incomes, eh? Don't say, why don't you touch bank? No, bank is not an income, it's not an expense. Which side is the biggest, please? Add and check. The debit side. Which is how much? 7,500. 7,500? Like this. What did you say?
7,400.
Come again? Yep.
Shut up.
Don't shut anything, okay? Okay. Guys, make sure that you use your own calculator. What is the difference?
5,9,600.
5,900? Where must I record it? Which side?
100.
Yeah. 5,900. What do we call this amount according to my notes? Check the steps I gave you from the notes. What do we call this? Net profit. But it depends whether the incomes are more than the expenses or not. So if we check here, are the incomes more than the expenses?
No.
Meaning expenses are more than what? We made net loss. Does that make sense? But losses and profits are transferred to capital account. So in brackets, write what? So I didn't want to introduce it when I was busy with the stage. So just know that the difference in the profit and loss always go to what? Yes, because capital is affected by what? Profit or loss. So guys, these things are important. These things are important. So I want you to learn this. The difference here always go to what? Profit and? That's why I brought it here. The difference here goes to what? That's why the next account to be opened is called what? Capital. Yes. Please help me. They say the amount is wrong. The difference. Guys, have to take this and minus this 3. Come on. Do it again. Auditors, don't sleep.
That amount is just adding the credit side. But that's not the biggest.
Which one? This one? It can't be there. I want the difference between the sides. This minus this 3. But she found something else. Did you get the same one? Double check. Is that 60,000? Is that correct? Okay. You still get the same one. I'm not going anywhere. Guys, okay. Follow me. Follow me step by step. Take out your calculators. Take them out. Take them. Take them out. Everyone, hey, we have got how many calculators? Clear the screen. I want to see 0. Nothing. You too.
She got the answer by adding trading account, credit loss, and rent income.
Yes.
That's the 62,000 something.
No, you can't get 62,000 because it's 380,000.
So she never minus it from the debit side.
Okay, just tell us how do you do that. Okay, is this total correct? Okay, let's do it together. Take this total minus 380 thousands minus 33,400 minus 269,600.
It's 5,600. No.
So I think she didn't. She just added.
Even if you can add together.
Just add.
Huh? Is everyone okay? Okay guys, the next requirement is to open what? Remember, capital is not, and income is not what? Expense. What is it to us? It's an owner's. So firstly, we need to put the balance of the bank. Not of the bank, of the capital. Under which side must I put the balance? Can you see we made a loss? We need to transfer the loss to the capital. Okay, go and find the balance for capital and tell me where to record it. Check it there. Capital balance is given. On there? Check it there. Under which side? On there? You must say balance brought down. The way we have been opening it is like since we met. How much is it? 800. Remember, it's not part of the whole process yet. It's just that the profit and losses affect what? Capital. Before we forget, because we said capital here, can we transfer it to the capital under which side? On that? Because here is on the credit. So you come here. Let me use a different color. No, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna say, what is the contract? Profit and loss. General, please. How much was it? This one, eh? Because we said capital, we need to go to capital. And next time you can find that we made net profit, you will see this difference here. So it will mean that we must come and increase. Can you see the reason why we came here? It's because losses decrease what? Normally then, it must be there if we made a profit. Are we together? Now, you know that capital is related to a certain account. Drawings. Write it down for future reference. Drawings affect capital. The question is, which impact will drawings have on capital? Negative or positive? Negative. Did you hear what I said? So negative. Which side is the negative side? The side, because here you minus. So drawings must always carry. Please help me with the drawings. Amount.
190,000.
Like that. Guys, this is very easy. And the only thing that is left is to balance this account. Which side is the biggest? That one. Which is how much? Remember, the biggest side must appear both. Thank you, guys. And what is the difference? Five. Like this? Okay. Now the normal way of balancing it, what do we call this? Can you see it's then that we say balance? Which balance? Credit down. Don't lose money. Guys, I've been marking and I've seen it. People put balance carry down in line with the 20. And normally when I mark, I even check the name. Do I know this person? Because we don't behave the same. Huh? Guys, learn. The carry down is always the missing figure. Don't forget the missing figure. Guys, as I said before, we are controlled by what we call the force of gravity. What goes up? So if you carry something, guys, can you carry it for 12 months? You need to. So after carrying down, what must you do?
Bring it down.
Bring it down. Where must I bring it down? On the other side. What will be the date? The first of? Which year? Yes. What do we call this? Brought down. Can you see the difference? The carry down will always be the brought down. How much is it? Let's practice how to balance, because even if your figures are wrong, balance wrong figures correctly, you'll see magic. Do you know the reason why no one gets zero in accounting? I don't know anyone who got zero before. It's because of the situations like this. You know how to balance the wrong figures. Guys, if you understand this, and that's selfie, I'm telling you, you will pass. Thanks for coming, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Sure, false. I said choose, not don't say false. Okay, guys, thank you very much.